everybody. I'm back for more reading. All right, boys and girls. Today we have a new sound we're going to be practicing for the week. Yesterday we talked about the short O sound. Can you tell me again what that sounded like? Ah, good. Like in the word stop. Okay, or shop. Okay, that short O sounds like ah. Today we're going to be talking about a fancy sound. It's actually a part of a word. It's called a word part, as well as a sound that we need to learn. It's actually two sounds too. So I'll explain more in a minute. Remember, you're going to need your blue reading book. Okay, I have mine down here. You're going to need your blue reading book. Okay, and I am turned to page 72, but I'm going to set it off to the side because I don't need it yet. Okay, I'm on page 72. That is a 7 and a 2 right down there. Okay, so if you want to get to that page or get your book if you need to, then pause me and put it off to the side because we're going to go over our I can statement first. Okay, all right, first graders. Today our I can statement for phonics, which means the sounds we're listening and reading, okay, says I can read plural S on a base word. Few different words you might not recognize in that are plural, okay, plural S, or base word. Kind of thinking, what's a base word? I know baseball, Mrs. Garris, but I don't know base word. That's okay. So I'm going to tell you about it in a little bit. First, I want to segment and blend a couple of words with you so that we can hear what this plural S might sound like in a word. So let's start with the word tops. Okay, we're going to segment this word and see how many sounds. Ready? Tops. T, a, p, s. Ooh, 4 sounds. Tops. Let's do it again. T, a, p, s. Tops. Did you hear that s at the end? That's the plural S. Now I'm going to give you another word with a plural S in it, and let's hear what sound it makes this time. Let's do the word jobs. Ready? Jobs. Jobs. Ooh, that time it made a different sound. What sound did it make? Jobs. Z. It made the Z sound. Jobs. But it's an S when we write it. Will you help me spell that word jobs? And I'm going to show you what I mean. So when I write the word jobs, first I hear is a J. Ooh, that's my short O from yesterday. Yeah, got it. Job. Job. Z. But I'm not going to write a Z. I'm going to write an S. Okay, this plural S, that means more than one. So more than one job, not one job, but more than one, like 2 jobs or 4 jobs or 6 jobs. Okay, this S means that it means more than one thing, and it sounds like a S sometimes, or it sounds like a Z sometimes. Okay, so when we're reading and we see this S, it might make the Z sound sometimes. Okay, so this word is jobs. Cool. Okay, now let's talk about that other word that we segmented and blended, tops. I hear t, a, p, s, tops. It turned into a soft s that time. T, a, p, s. Your turn. Can you do it with me? T, a, p, s, tops. Nice work. Okay, so let me talk to you more about the base word. What is a base word? Well, remember how I said plural means more than one? That's what this S stands for. It's telling us that there's more than one of something. So the base word is the word that it would be if it were just one. Okay, so let me show you an example, like tops. If I have the word tops, this means more than one top, like 6 tops or 80 tops. Okay, but if I just have one top, this is my base word. Top is my base word. S is my ending. Okay, let me show you a new one. What about the word pig? Pig. Okay, so does this mean one pig or more than one pig? Would you say I have 1 pig, or would you say I have 6 pig? Didn't sound right. I have 1 pig. This is 1. This is singular, we call that. Single means 1. Okay? But if I take my base word, this is my base word, and I add my plural s, now that means more than 1 pig. Okay? So now let's segment and blend it. Pigs. Pigs. Good job. Okay, let's try some in our book. Go ahead and grab your blue reading book now. We're on page 72, and you'll notice all of our words today have that plural s at the end of them. But remember, some will sound like s, right? Can you say that sound? S. And some will sound like what? Do you remember the other sound? Good. Z. So we're going to have to figure out which one sounds right with which word. Okay? I see here in my picture some dogs. Ooh, that plural s has the z sound in that word. Dogs. And then down here there are cars. There's that softer s sound. Okay? All right, boys and girls, get your finger ready. Give me 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get ready to read. All right, get your finger ready. Here we go. Sticks. It's a long one. Let's segment it again. Sticks. Sticks. Nice job. That's a long one. Okay, next one. Rocks. Rocks. Now take your finger, boys and girls, and I want you to put it over the S in rocks. Take that plural S away. What is our base word? Our base word is rock. You got it. You rock. Good work. Next word, let's go with a K. Kids. Kids. Yes, kids. Nice job. Socks. Socks. Awesome. Why don't you do the last one on your own? I hope you sounded like this. Bags. Ooh, that had the z, didn't it? We don't say bags. We say bags. Okay, that's how it comes out of our mouths. Okay? All right, good job, boys and girls. Go ahead and do number 1 in the sentences at the bottom. Let's practice reading these plural s's by ourselves. That's important for becoming a better reader. So, let's figure it out. Keep going. Stop. Okay, let's read it together. Mom will grab sticks and rocks. What 2 words in that sentence have the plural s in them? Meaning they're talking about more than one. Did you find one? Okay, one of them is sticks. Did you find the other one? Yep, rocks. So sticks means there's more than one stick, okay? And then rocks means mom's going to grab more than just one. She might grab a ton of rocks. Good work. All right, let's do number 2 now. The first word in number 2 is kids. Kids. That's an interesting one. Keep going. Awesome. Listen to me read it. Kids can drop socks in bags. Okay, now you read it with me. Kids can drop socks in bags. All right, now you read it by yourself. Sound super smooth. Awesome job. Okay, let's look at sentence number 2 a second. So first, let's look. What words have that plural s in them? What words have the plural s? First word does. What's the first word? Kids. See the s at the end? Okay, that means there are lots of kids, not just one. What other words in that sentence have the plural s? I see socks. And what else do you see? Bags. Did you get that one? Bags, the very last word. Good job. All right, now I'm going to give you a challenge question. Yesterday we talked about that short O, ah. Which words in sentence number 2 still, we're still looking at sentence number 2, have that ah sound in them? I see drop. Do you see the other one? And socks. Nice work, first graders. All right. We are not done with our reading book yet today because we get to read our story of the week now. So go ahead and turn one page and you will see this big blue character. And remember yesterday when I said we would see an ox this week in a story? Here he is. This is our big blue ox. The title of this story is The Big Blue Ox. And boys and girls, this story is going to be another animal fantasy. Last week, we read about Pig in a Wig, where it was a silly story about an animal that was totally made up and couldn't happen in real life. This is the same thing. An animal fantasy is a make-believe story with animals that act like people. Okay? That's by the little genre bubble. Remember, genre is just the category of the type of story that it is. Okay, let's find out a little more about the Big Blue Ox. Go ahead and follow along in your book with me. Oh, look at them. Mom and Pop have a big blue ox. Will you read that page with me again? Mom and Pop have a big blue ox. Sight word, blue. Okay. Remember, you can whisper read with me the whole time if you want. Ox can help. Good. If I ever pause at a word, like I stop reading, that means I want you to cover up for me and you tell me the next word. Then I know you're following along. Ox can help. He is big. He can pick and he can dig. Good job. Look at Ox with the apples on his horns. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never seen any animal wearing a pair of overalls. Have you? This tells me this story is made up and couldn't actually happen. Look who's back! The pigs in wigs! Pigs in wigs sit in mud. Ox can help a little. How does Ox help? Let's find out. Next page. Oh boy. Get the mop from Mom and Pop. Mop the pigs. Fix the wigs. Oh my goodness. So how does Ox help the pigs? Cleans them up, but with a mop? Ew, I don't know about that. Huh. Wow. Off to town go Mom and Pop. Wow, I hear a lot of short O sounds in this story. I hear off, Mom, Pop, Ox. Ox can help. Hop on top. Ooh, will you read that line with me again? That had a lot of short O. Ox can help. Hop on top. Good job. I'm on page 81 now, just in case you need to catch up. Okay, all right, now, what is Ox doing in this next picture? You cannot tell me that you've ever seen an ox at the grocery store. No way, Jose. I would not believe it. Let's see what he's doing there. Get the cans. Pack the sack. Ox can help. Take it back. Take it back where? Back home. Oh my goodness, this ox can do it all, can he? Ox can help. Use, important words, use big pans. He is hot. Use big fans. Look at his fan, he's hot. Mom and Pop nap on Ox. Ox is a big, big help. Wow, Ox helps with a lot of things. That is the last page of our story. Boys and girls, I want to quickly talk about our I can statement this week for comprehension. Can we tell the characters and the setting of a story? Well, let's talk about it. So, who do we have as our characters in the story? The Big Blue Ox. Can you tell me some of the characters that you saw? Or that you read about? As I'm flipping back through my pages, I can kind of look in the pictures and recall them if I need to. I see Mom and Pop, right? And who is this guy? That's Ox. Who else do you remember? Can't forget about these fun guys. These are the pigs, right? The pigs are a character. Were there any more characters? Let's see anymore. Nope. So we had those 4 characters in our story. Now, the setting of the story? Where did it take place? What do you think? Well, I know they went somewhere, so technically there might be 2 settings. Where does Ox live with Mom and Pop? It shows us in the pictures. If you kind of look in the background of where they are, or that they have pigs, that's kind of like a hint as to where they live. A farm, right? So the setting is on a farm. They go somewhere else, though, in the story. Where does part of the story take place? Where do we see Ox that it's like, okay, no way would we ever see that at Walmart or Meijer in South Haven or Aldi, would we? Right, at the grocery store. So there were 2 settings of this story, on the farm and at the grocery store. Great work, boys and girls. All right, now I can't wait to see what you come up with on Seesaw. We have a couple activities to get done, so have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon.